Welcome to Deep Roots, Open Skies, a podcast dedicated to exploring the defining moments that shape our lives. I'm your host, Lakisa. Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another episode of Deep Roots, Open Skies. I'm your host, Lakisa, and today we're breaking into a topic that might just change your life. Shedding people and things that no longer serve you. That's right, you heard me right. It's time to break free and embrace that sweet, sweet, peaceful weight loss. Let's start off by meditating for a second. Now it's a gorgeous day outside. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and you can hear that gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. It's like Mother Nature herself is sending you a personal invitation to just be. I mean, have you ever just stepped outside and thought, wow, I haven't noticed how beautiful everything is because I've been too busy stalking and scrolling through others' Instagram. Seriously, it's like we've traded the vibrant colors of nature for the pixelated drama of social media. Let's be real, just for a moment. We live in a world that screams for our attention. Work deadlines, social media likes, and let's not forget certain loved ones' unsolicited advice about our life choices. You know the one, right? When are you settling down? Or have you thought about getting married? Because clearly they feel you need someone in your life because you can't possibly just not want anyone right now. But in all this chaos, we often forget to pause and take a breath. We're so busy chasing the next big thing, whether it's a promotion, a perfect selfie, or even just the latest trend, that we overlook the simple beauty around us. What if I told you that stepping into that peaceful nature scene can help you reevaluate what's truly important in your life? Think about it. When you walk outside and feel that gentle breeze on your face, the warm sunlight on your skin, or even the crunch of leaves underfoot, it's like a reset button for your brain. Suddenly, the worries of the day fade away and you can think clearly. You might start to realize, hey, I've been living for everyone else's expectations. But what do I really want? It's like diving into a pool on a hot day, refreshing and exhilarating. You can let go all of those external pressures and just focus on what makes your heart sing. What can actually make you happy and make you feel good? So let's take a moment to appreciate the world around us. The colors, the sounds, and the smells of nature remind us that life is more than notifications and obligations. It's about finding joy in the little things, like a butterfly fluttering by, or the smell of fresh grass after a rainstorm. And trust me, those moments can illuminate the path toward living life on your own terms. So I want you to think about this. When was the last time you went outside and just listened? Not to your playlist or that podcast that you love, like this one, but to the sounds of nature. It's in those moments of tranquility that we often realize we've been living for everyone else. We're like those inflatable decorations in front of car dealerships, just flaring around, being pushed and pulled by the whims of others. And this leads me to wanting to mention about people pleasing. You know that delightful game we all play to keep everyone around us happy? It's like we're on a mission to make sure nobody feels uncomfortable. But here's a little secret. Being a people pleaser is exhausting. It's like running a marathon in flip-flops. It's unnecessary and painful. So I want you to think about something. When was the last time you said no to someone and yes to yourself? If you can't remember, it's time for a change, and I'm here to help you for that change. So let's unpack that for a moment. We live in a culture that often glorifies being busy and accommodating others. It's like we've got this unwritten rule that says we must always be available, always be helpful, and always put other people's needs before our own. But what does that really does for us? It often leaves us feeling exhausted, unfulfilled, and a little resentful. It's like this. You've had a long week at work, and your friend invites you to yet another brunch. Now, don't get me wrong. Brunch is great, and mimosas are a lifesaver. But if you're not feeling it, if your soul is craving a quiet day at home with your favorite book or Netflix binge, it's okay to say no. Your friend might initially be disappointed, but guess what? You're not responsible for their happiness. Your primary responsibility is yourself. And I do know that saying no can feel scary, especially if you're used to being the go-to person for everyone else. But every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're essentially saying yes to your own needs, your own desires, and your own peace of mind. It's like shedding a layer of weight that you didn't even realize you were carrying. We talked about carrying around baggage that you need to let go in my previous episode. So imagine walking around with a heavy backpack filled with everyone else's expectations. When you start saying no, it's like you're slowly unpacking that bag, one unnecessary item at a time. Let's take a moment to reflect on the last time you stood up for yourself. Maybe it was turning down that extra project at work that would have left you drowning in deadlines, or possibly it was skipping that dinner invitation that you knew would only lead to awkward conversations. Each time you prioritize your own well-being, you're not just carving out space for yourself, you're also teaching others how to treat you so they can know how to value your time. And let's be honest, saying no can be a liberating experience. It's like stepping off a treadmill that's been going way too fast. You can take a deep breath, feel the weight lift, and suddenly you have time to explore your hobbies, reconnect with your passions, or simply enjoy a quiet evening without the pressure of pleasing someone else. So if you can't remember the last time you said no, consider your wake-up call. It's time to start prioritizing yourself. Find those moments where you can reclaim your time and energy. When you do this, you're not only lightening your load, but you're also paving the way for a more authentic life, one where you're fully present and genuinely happy. Think of it as a journey of self-discovery where each no brings you closer to understanding what you truly want. And trust me, the more practice that you do with this, the easier it gets. Before long, you'll be saying yes to the things that light you up and no to the things that drain you. And that, my friends, is how you begin to live a life that's not only full, but also fulfilling. So walk through life with this intent of being true to yourself. It's not selfish, it's self-care. When you prioritize your happiness, guess what? You're actually giving yourself the best chance to show up for others too. It's like that airplane safety demonstration when they say, put your oxygen mask on first before assisting others. So with that, you know you are important. Now let's translate this idea of shedding the weight, both physically and emotionally, into a tangible strategy plan that can help you clear out the clutter in your life and pave the way for peace. Here you go, your weight loss strategy plan for inner peace. First, you need to identify your weight. Take a moment to reflect on what's weighing you down. Is it toxic relationships, work stress, or maybe even negative self-talk? Write these down or send yourself a voice memo. By acknowledging what you need to shed, you're taking a first step toward freedom. And then set clear intentions. What do you want to focus on? Instead of vague goals like, I want to be happier, get specific. Maybe you want to say no to social obligations that drain you. Or perhaps you want to carve out time for a new hobby. Write or record 3 intentions that align with your true self. And then practice mindful moments. Here's where the challenge comes in. This week, I want you to go outside. Yes, I'm serious. Take a moment to breathe in that fresh air and listen to the world around you. This isn't just about enjoying nature. It's about using that time for self-reflection. Engage in mindfulness. Maybe try short meditation or simply observe your surroundings. What do you notice? What makes you smile? Then create a joy list. Engage in a little self-reflection. Write down what truly brings you joy. Is it binge watching your favorite show, or is it finally trying something your friend keeps talking about? Whatever it is, make a list of activities that light you up. Then commit to doing at least one of those joyful activities each week. Because this is about prioritizing your happiness, my people. And then say no to the unnecessary to lighten your load. Practice saying no to things that don't serve you. And this could be social events, extra work projects, or even commitments that leave you feeling drained. Remember, every no you say is a yes to your own peace of mind. And I want you to schedule me time, just like you schedule meetings or appointments. Make sure to carve out time for yourself. Whether it's a quiet evening with a book or a long walk in the park, treat this time as sacred, because you deserve it. And then I want you to reflect and adjust. So at the end of the week, and this is each week, take a moment to check in with yourself. What worked? What didn't? Did you feel a little lighter? If something isn't working, don't hesitate to adjust. This is your journey, and it's all about finding what works best for you. And then celebrate your wins. Finally, don't forget to celebrate your achievements, and no matter how small they may be. So, for instance, did you say no to a draining commitment? High five. Did you spend time doing something that brings you joy? Yes. These little victories are stepping stones toward your overall peace and happiness. Remember, shedding the weight isn't just about physical changes. It's about creating a life that reflects who you truly are. So as you embark on this journey, keep your eyes on the prize, your inner peace, because you got this. So again, here's the challenge for this week. Go outside, take a moment to breathe in that fresh air, and listen to the world around you peacefully. Engage in a little self-reflection. And I want you to remember, shedding those extra weights, whether it's toxic relationships or the endless pressure of societal expectations, those can be liberating. You don't have to carry the baggage of others. And it's okay to say, this isn't serving me anymore. So it's okay when someone asks you why you don't hang out with them anymore, or why you don't hang out with your high school friends. It's okay to just smile and say, I've upgraded my life software, and they're still running on dial-ups. So my dear listeners, remember, it's perfectly okay to shed people and things that weigh you down. Embrace your inner me believer and step into your own light. Until next time, keep those roots deep and your skies open. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Deep Roots, Open Skies. Until next time, embrace your journey and keep exploring the possibilities.